Hello everybody and welcome back to some Crusader Kings 2 with me, Midgeman. We will be completing some more Monarch's Journey when I'm back from my filming. Today we are going to be playing in order to try and collect as many Bloodlines as possible. But there's going to be a bit of a twist. Before we get on, obviously, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like down below. I've been overwhelmed with the support in the last couple of weeks. We have seen the biggest growth in subscribers since, well, probably about 2017 in a 1 week period. And guys, I'm so thankful. If you wouldn't mind just continuing to leave that like, leave that subscription and hitting that bell button to make sure that you see my content, I would be much obliged. Anyway, let's get on to the video, shall we? So, I think the character portrait's going to give this one away. There is a little bit of a different stipulation to this video. We're going to be playing as horses in Bohemia, and we are a two-tribe leader in Bohemia, under the Duke of Bohemia, who hates us because we're a foreign infidel, because I made us Catholic and forgot that in this time period Bohemia is not Catholic. But we're going to change that. We're going to just start off because we're going to need to get ourselves a wife and get kids. We're not going to be getting a bloodline with our current generation. But yeah, you want to make me Chancellor, do you? So I'm also going to go family focus for a while. Try and get that. And the groom and heir. So lustful, family focus, grey eminence, groom and heir should give us 20, 45, 55, 75% extra fertility. Our wife being strong gives her health. I swear it used to give some extra fertility. She is chaste, which is minus 15%, so we are looking at 60% bonus. So we should be fine in trying to make some babies. We are 30 years old as well, so this character is our introductory character, sort of get the genes are flowing, you know how it is. Let's get an earthen hill fort and continue on. So one of the mods we are running with is Genetics 2.0 or Improved Genetics 2.0. So this is going to be a really breeding-focused game. So this guy here is dim, apparently, so he's intellectually dim. But we do have a courtier who is a horse, and he is a genius. And look at this guy, 25 learning! I didn't even notice that. I kind of want him to be my court chaplain, actually. Yes, I've made him my diviner. He can try and proselytize my province. I'm gonna have to see if I can get some extra people in to help with the other bits. Looking for men in Diplo range, yes, and join court, yes. I'm looking for High Marshal. Yeah, we'll take this Anglo-Saxon dude, and we also need a steward, so we'll take this Irish dude. Okay, fantastic. Settle tribe, because I want us to be horses. Our liege has 1,000 men. We only have 100. My wife is pregnant. My strong wife is hopefully going to be filled with a horse baby. That's not a sentence I thought I'd say ever. We have a daughter. Let's randomize her name. What do we got? Magic. Oh, yes, our first daughter can be called Magic. Oh, my God. Magic Wildmane. We're House Wildmane, by the way. She's a giant, club-footed, homely, burly dwarf. Dwarf? Horse. Oh, dear. It's a giant horse girl. I don't know what to make of that. The fall of the Avars. They've been destroyed by Serbia. You know, playing as a horse, having someone called Master of the Horse, becomes really dark, really, doesn't it? I've had another daughter who is more human-looking, so I'm guessing her legs are the horse part, so she's a centaur. Her name is Spice, whereas Wildmane, I'm guessing, is a bit more Bojack, and it's a horse head, human body. Oh my god. Also, we've started getting Catholicism into the realm. It's a bit of a weird scenario when two horse people are the people to bring Catholicism to modern-day Czechoslovakia. Or Czech Republic. Czechoslovakia doesn't exist anymore. No, my wife died! Well, there goes the strong wife. She died of pneumonia. Let's look at bloodlines that exist in the world, shall we? Let's see if we can matrilineally marry you. We can. And I need to find myself a wife as well. Anyone of age, preferably. Actually, can I present a debutante? I can. I'll probably get another debutante if I can. Try and find some horse ladies in my realm. There's a decent one. It's a bit more horse on horse. Oh god, our leaders are heir currently because only men can inherit. Right, okay. New wife pregnant, good. Please be a son. We have a son! His name is Newton Wildmane. What a name. I'm gonna have my character join the Champions of Peyrune just because I... No. I'm gonna have him join the Dominican Society. Ah, so I slept with a courtier and now I have a bastard child. But she is burly. I'll acknowledge her as mine. Alas, I fear that Lucas is not long for this world. He has cancer and he's infirm currently. So our first character is... There we go. Going to die. We are now the 10-year-old Newton. And this is going to get ugly because our brother just... Oh, Gavelkind. Oh, God. Yeah, I had some extra children just before dying, didn't I? And oh my, Middle Francia. Thrungus the Old versus King Carl the Evil. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Something's happening with the Carlings, and it's going badly. So yeah, we're down to one province, and we're going to have to fight our brother for it. Okay, so the first breeding of our ethics program has begun. Our sister, Magic Wildmane, half-sister, sorry, Magic Wildmane, has married Waldiger Bernard Carling, and hopefully they'll have a female kid, because it's matrilineal transfer and patrilineal inheritance. Yes, so he's going to pass it off to his offspring, and it can matrilineally transfer. Therefore, if I marry a daughter of these guys, my kids should have that bloodline. I think that's how that works. We'll try. And the breeding program begins. They've had a daughter who does get the bloodline. She's club-footed, though, however. We might wait to see if there's another possible daughter. Hey, this province here became horse culture thanks to the new steward that I bought in... not you. You. Through what's it called? Looking for a noble. Excellent. Excellent. Holy moly. So I just came of age, and my education, I got brawny, shrewd, and stubborn. I got all of the educational grade traits. I think that's the first time it's ever happened. That's really cool. Ooh, can we find anyone else with a bloodline maybe to marry ourselves? I wonder if any of them are matrilineal transfer. Let's check the ledger. Bloodlines. Let's look at Cardog of England. Wait, King Cardog of England, but he's Welsh. Patrilineal inheritance. I don't know if any of the starting ones are matrilineal inheritance. Oh, we definitely need to try and grab the blood of Attila. 100%. If there's living members, which there is. I think they're all going to be patrilineal transfer. So no, it's the only way to do it is the way that we've started doing it. Okay, so I definitely need to marry a member of the family. So for now, we'll go war focus, and we'll join the Champions of Peyrune. So due to ages, I think it's going to have to be my kids that, you know, I marry to get bloodlines. So I'm going to try and work this character to get a bloodline myself and find a wife. I like the look of this Anglo-Saxon lady who is comely and tall. We are infected currently as well, so I was like, I don't want my brother to inherit. I want this character to live a long life, and hopefully I can get over the infection. So I'm about to declare my third war in a row, just because I have an extortionate amount of men, and I'm just going to slowly start eating up Bohemia from under our king. The start of the Viking Age. Here comes the raiders. Okay, our second bloodline trap has begun. Our other sister, Alfonso, has been married to this Tegoniop ap Kenog. I can't speak Welsh to save my life. Which will hopefully we'll be able to grab this bloodline as well. And we're ranking up to veteran of the society. Oh, there's a lot to unpack in this moment in time. Okay, so I just had a son. His name is Lucas, and my sister Magic, the one that was married into the Bernard Carling line, has just been murdered. The daughter can marry the steward. I need that line to survive, so I need to get her having kids. That's going to matrilineal transfer. Good. Oh, there's one more thing. Our retinue is like cavalry, and it's called a horse retinue. So it's just horses with spears, I'm guessing. That's what it is in my head canon anyway. So out on a ritual hunt, I just killed an eagle. I'm going to take the trophy, thank you. Oh, it's attached to me there. Right, I see. Movement speed and personal combat. Nice. Nightingale is a really pretty looking horse. Decided we would declare a war for independence, and then use that when we're independent to overthrow our liege. But we're going to be fighting off quite a few people to do so. But I think we'll be fine with the amount of men we've got. So I'm going to try in a holy war Moravia as a Catholic and see if I can grab it from them. And this is going to be a really weird way of doing things. I severely underestimated how many people would join this war. And boom, I'm a duke. Okay, so Nightingale hasn't had kids yet, so I'm going to try and seduce her. Oh god, but the whole point is the breeding program, so I've got to try and breeding. Oh, by the way, we're also we're feudalized, so heavy infantry time. We're lovers now. She should start having kids, hopefully. Right, if I take the kingdom level title of Bohemia, so the duchy level title of Bohemia, I should be able to grab the kingdom. Oh, we can begin a legendary gathering. Yes, please. Time to become King of Bohemia. For 200 gold, the Pope will crown me? Yeah, cool. It shall be a dignified ceremony. Oh no, my niece that was pregnant with my son's child just died, clutching at her heart. Lucas, you've got to marry her. We've got to try and get that bloodline into our dynasty. That's the whole point. So the King of Francia, who I'd sneakily matrilineally married, there was a lot of death in East Francia. Now my 0-year-old grandson is the heir of is the King of East Francia. Form an alliance right there. Gotta protect his interests. Oh god, he's at war. Raise the forces, save the child. The start of a legend. For the champions of Perun, I proclaim, raising my glass with cheers around the table and boisterous. The air hangs heavy with anticipation. There's nothing left to conquer. Someone laughs, raising an eyebrow conspiratorially. Knud murmurs, have you ever been to the Abbasid Empire? Capital idea, Knud. Let's seek out fighters in the Abbasid Empire, which is bloody huge. The start of a legend. To bolster her confidence for our adventure, the Abbasid Empire, I'm showing Knud around my trophy room. Oh, sorry, it's Kudna. You are a collector of skulls, then, the woman comments, before erupting herself. Oh, but this one will make a fine chalice. Yes, I'll have someone remove the Frankish skull and make a skull cup. Oh, yes, I'll drink from the skull cup. My son has joined me, and he's joined the champions of Perun. Look at that. France, sorry, can't join your thing. Start of a legend. My history in battle is known to many, but there's still those who can benefit from learning about my experiences. Like that time you chopped someone's head off? Kudna asks, in response to my idea. A feast where you regale your court with the stories, she continues. Yeah, sounds like an opportunity. Time has come for us to move into enemy territory. Kudna and I are toasting once more to the champions of Perun. We shall find their most experienced warriors and show them what it means to be a horse. I declare everyone shall know our name. She agrees, slamming her fist into the table. Yes, she can join me. Having spent the evening drinking, talking around the campfire with my travelling companions, I finally bid them good night. On my way back to my sleeping spot, I pause nearby, leant against a dried-up tree trunk. A man is tending to nature's call. An enemy, I yell, more surprised than alarm. Yeah, let's duel this guy. 83. Ooh, I've got 125 personal combat skill. Odds are it's in my favour. I did kill him, but he did wound me? Oh god, another one already. We're camped in the desert on our way to the Abbasid Empire. While I'm scouting the perimeter, I hear the sounds of fighting. As I lean out from behind a tree trunk, I spot a man wrestling a lion and winning. Yeah, I'll kill this guy. He's only got 53, so he should be fine. Walking through the streets of the village in Damask, the locals seem eager to point out how foreign I am. Well, yeah, it's a horse, holding a frickin' sword. They've clearly never seen a man like me before. Some are adorning armor, my confident stride. It does not take long before I encounter open hostility. Go home, one man barks. I want to say that to my face. He did. Rumours of my adventures here have been spreading in the Abbasid Empire, and I've received personal invite from the Caliph Hussein to appear in his court to the brute Newton. If you insist on causing trouble, I want you to fight someone I choose, the pompous messenger reads. I'm not afraid. I'll duel his champion. His champion, Guru the Corolla. Turns out it's a bear! And we beat it. The brute gets to fight a brute, Caliph Hussein proclaims, gesturing to the stage where that's a bear. I say clearly, less alarmed than expected. I've fought bears before. I continue to pick up my masterful short sword. The creature roars while the ensuing fight takes place. The monster soon lies at my feet. Yes, horse trumps bear any day. Just ask Justinia. I've been following a rumor to track down what is supposed to be the most feared fighter in the Abbasid Empire. A deadly fencer, I'm told. You go to your death, an innkeeper warns. Yet he points out to me. I find myself face to face with a hunched elderly man eyeing me suspiciously. I will not go easy on you just because you're old, because I too am older than you. And another victorious match, a duel for legends. As the man unclasps his cloak, I gasp beneath a disguise of a poor and weathered elderly man is an athletic, a statuesque person donned in fanciful armor. He lashes out at me with a silvery sword, and I almost scream in surprise. But when it's over, I am bloody and out of breath. Ali the Bold. The blood of a legend! Upon your return to Prague, warriors and commoners alike swoon when they see you. One woman actually faints as you ride with your entourage. The whole castle has been dressed in celebratory banners, and your courtier Karak greets you with a smile. The bards will sing of your accomplishment for generations to come. They say you took down an army of 100 men and a wild lions. Received news of that were taken with captive. The man trails off. He composes himself. My lord, welcome home. From deeper in the castle, the champion Superior is singing songs of battle, its melody inviting you to celebration. For every horse, when a humble bard was graced a ride along with Newton the pious of Bohemia. So Raider's blood. Okay, so increase the chance of looting artifacts after sieging enemy holdings. Nice. Plus 10 personal combat skill. And that is our first bloodline completed. Wait, the legendary journey didn't finish. Blood of a legend. Oh, it's making all the legendary bloods. Oh my god, that's really annoying. She can't have kids. I was going to say, if it's making more bloodlines, this is... If there's other bloodlines going to be formed, we've got to try and get them all. How did my son's betrothal break and now he's a bishop? No. I'm guessing it's going to go to second son then. 'Tis a sad day. Newton has passed away, taking a natural death. We are now King Hornline. Whoops. Organize a coronation. Have the Pope crown me if I can. Oh my goodness. My father has just been blessed by the Catholic faith. If he becomes a saint, that's going to be amazing, because that character will have had 2 bloodlines. One of the side effects of the horse breeding program, apparently, is the Cardinal of Cologne now is a horse. And there's now actually quite a few horses on the Council of Cardinals. 2 of them, in fact, are my vassals. Who lives forever anyway? So I'm doing one of those try and get the immortality trait things. You ask several people at your court, and you've even waited a long time for someone to get back to you, but none of them have heard of a method to avoid the whole means of dying. You reckon it's a lot like sleeping, though? You probably shouldn't worry about it. I wonder what's for dinner tonight. You take a nap. Oh, we died. We're now a young horse, I believe. Newton the Second. Oh dear. So this high chief up here in Lithuania, or Skalvaka, just stole my sister. Therefore, we're gonna go war him and get her back, and I'll pay. We've got a horse pope. Who doesn't like me? I have a cousin with the blood of Attila. We've got a lot of people with a lot of bloodlines. Now I just need to sort of combine them all. Unfortunately, we failed to get Beauty back because while at war, the guy sold her back to her husband, who's Finland, and has unmarried her. But we do have a family member, a nephew by the name of Flash, with the blood of Ragnar. Exhausted, frozen and worn out, I finally reached the peak of a mountain. Just as my mind is filling with doubt, my own saintly trusting as strangers foretold prophecy, a bright light shoots across the sky. It comes crashing down in the forest. I must follow the signs of the prophecy. A prophecy foretold. After trudging through the thick forest the whole day and evening, I reached a moonlit glade. Late in the night, at the end of the glade there is a small pond in shining silver. Next to the pond lies a lustrous body suspended in time, except for a small steady stream of blood that's still seeping out from a cut under the belly. The grandiose being of the unicorn. Oh my god, it's a unicorn. As good as strong is, the unicorn flare is a crown. So this is a horse event. I'm gonna save the horn. Oh my god, I'm now wearing a unicorn head. Unicorn flare. Damage against religious enemies. Plus 15 combat skill. I'm a frickin' unicorn. The Germanic Reformation happened. Frickin' Saxony just inherited Norway and reformed the Germanic faith. Oh fuck. Finally I've pulled off the marriage between the Jarl of Finland and good old my niece, my twin sister's daughter. Hopefully now these two will have offspring and we'll have 3 bloodlines in that end of the family, and then we'll be able to marry that into my direct line, and then we'll have 3 bloodlines in the direct line. That's kind of what I'm going for. They had a kid! They had a kid! Oh, there's a new saint. Ergo, there is a new bloodline to collect. Look at that. So I had the event where you, after seclusion, you gain lustful and shag your wife, and I died, giving me lustful as I died, which means that character, King Newton the Wise, despite how great he is, won't become a saint. Now I'm King Horlion II, and oh dear, I have smallpox. And we had a succession. My father just died of poor physique, unfortunately. Just something we might do as well. So, due to that succession though, we've finally got our first double bloodline king. Okay, that is the most horrifying thing. That horse has another human mouth halfway up her face. The fuck? I've just found the best character I think I've ever seen in CK2. Her name is Queen Nana the Great. She's of the African pagan religion. She's a master seductress, and she's just created the kingdom of Sardinia and Corsica, creating her own bloodline, which characters tend to become ambitious, get personal battle skill. This is great. This bloodline, it's matrilineal inheritance as well, so it goes through females. Interesting. So I can get it through wives. She's got daughters. At 61, King Palomo died. A natural death. So we're back to being a unicorn. So we're now Nightingale, and we've got some stuff to sort out in Bohemia in terms of land. But I'm hoping our father is going to become sanctified. Yes, my father got beatified. Let's hope he gets sanctified next. Oh, it happened. Oh, it happened. What is it? Piety, Christian opinion, and gain more devotion in monastic societies. Blessed Palomo was a true exemplar of the Christian faith, living a pious and moderate life. In a grand announcement, Pope Sylvester II has decided to canonize Palomo, the God-bearing. Many tales are told about the saint and the feats he did in his life. Oh, look at that. Boom, we got another bloodline. We're now creating the Windish Empire, everybody. Let's see what this looks like. Is it Big Pink? Big Pink? Big Pink title? I don't know. Well, I had a bastard, what? Okay, denounce the child. That's not mine. Oh, it's dark red. Oh, I know. I like that. Look at that. Empire level title, folks. So, this relationship here has glitched out. They're betrothed, but because he's an archbishop, he can't marry her. So as what I've done, I've seduced her myself using the private conversation, and I've impregnated her because I noticed the bloodline I want from her can be inherited by bastards. So, yeah, this is how much of a eugenics program I've gone into. Oh, apparently the Black Death is here. My son just died of the plague. And so did my wife. Got a new wife. New heir. So I'm going to leave this here actually, guys. I've managed to amount 9 bloodlines on one character. I've got lined up to get another 4, but I'm just running out of time. Those of you who don't know, I'm actually away this week. This video itself is being sent off to an editor who's going to be compiling that. Thank you, editor. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I've been Midgeman, and I'll see you guys in the end card. Bye-bye. Thank you to Soapy Threat, Christopher Cook, Robert Strader, Michael Redmond, and Lord Asriel for being my top patrons of this month, as well as all the other patrons flying past on the screen right now. I really hope everyone's having a fantastic new year, and I'd really love to start it off with a bang. So, what's that, Mr. Emu? People watching these videos haven't subscribed? Well, 2020, everybody, your vision is clear. You should be able to see the sub button now, and I hope you do decide to click it. I'd be much, 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 much appreciative. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Tutty bye!